You've heard the saying, what you don't do is just as important as what you do. And when it comes to applying for a mortgage, one wrong move could get you denied. So today, I'm breaking down 10 things you shouldn't do when applying for a home loan. Ignore this list and you may kiss your dream house bye-bye. I'm Fernando DaCunha, the Mortgage Maverick, and these are the 10 deadly sins to prevent you from buying a home. Number 1, don't buy any big ticket items. Step away slowly from the car dealership. No new cars. No $10,000 furniture sets. No Rolex. Why? Because every big purchase that you finance adds new debt, and that debt could sink your approval chances. Number 2, don't quit or change jobs without talking to me, of course. Lenders like stability. They want to make sure that you are working and are still employed during the lending process. If you have to change jobs or something is happening the way you earn money, make sure you speak with your lender and let them know ahead of time so they can coach you and make sure you get the right paperwork over to them to get you approved. Don't open or close any credit lines. I know that sounds crazy, but it's true. Stop thinking you know what you're doing. Closing credit cards doesn't help your score. It's a myth. Opening new ones may not help either. Bottom line, keep your credit stable, no impactful changes, and if you want to discuss, just let me know and I'll walk you through what helps and hurts. Number 4 is don't pay any of your bills late. Sounds simple, right? Well, listen, even if you have auto payments for your bills turned on, make sure that you don't change your account linked with your auto payment because that could hit you with a 30-day late, affecting your credit for years to come. Do not avoid the lender's questions. It's very important because when I ask you something, there's a reason for it. I'm not doing it because I love you, even though I do. If I ask you for a specific document during the approval process, there's a reason for it. We typically don't add additional tasks to your process because we want to make your life miserable. It's because we need it. Every unanswered question or document you don't provide will slow down the process. Be transparent. Let us know everything that's going on in your financial life so we can make sure that we guide you through this process seamlessly. Be transparent. It will save you a ton of headaches, like in your real marriage or relationship. Number 6, don't let anyone, and I mean anyone, pull your credit. Every credit pull leads to an inquiry, which potentially dings your score. I'm not overly concerned about your score going down for an inquiry because that's somewhat of a myth in itself, but more so you have to explain why you pulled your credit. And that opens the door to a lot of words that the underwriter may not need to know. So no applying for store cards, no reason to sit down for a timeshare offer. I know you want that free vacation. And there's no reason for you to go out and try and apply for a jet ski when you're buying a house. Just stop it. Be an adult. Number 7, don't make any unexplained large deposits. Every lender needs to source the money and where it came from. It's to prevent money laundering. So if you went out and found a bag of money on the ground, you got to make sure that you have a reason for that bag of money going into your bank account. If it's not documented, it's not usable. You can't buy a house with it. You want to use a gift from a family member? Has to be a family member. You want to use money from the sale of a car? Just talk to someone like myself and a lender to make sure that you're documenting the money going into the account and what's needed to make sure it's used. Number 8, don't co-sign on any loans. Your brother doesn't need a new car. We want to help family as much as possible, but the thing you have to understand is once you co-sign on a loan, you're bound to that loan as well. And unless you could show that that loan has been paid by that other person for 12 months from their own bank account, we can't exclude that debt from your credit. If you can't exclude that credit, you're going to be charged that monthly payment in your debt to income ratio. Number 9, don't open or change your bank accounts. This really gets confusing when people buy homes. You have to understand, we live in a world where debit cards and credit cards are king. We typically don't use cash. But the catch to this is that when you apply for a loan, any money that's moving in between accounts, in or out, has to be sourced. Where's the money going? Where is it coming from? So I always say when you're going to buy a home, keep things simplistic. Make sure your bills are being paid from specific accounts, easily sourced. And if you have money going in, go back to one of the earlier rules that says it can be easily documented on where it came from. If you start opening and closing accounts, we may not have the paperwork to source where that money came from, and that could be an issue down the road to get you approved. Number 10, and the final one is, don't take out any payday loans. Payday loans aren't super popular, but just be aware, and this may be obvious, they are an extreme red flag. Payday loans typically mean that someone's in financial distress. They're willing to pay an exuberant amount of interest just to have money that day. That usually means that you're not stable enough to pay a mortgage, and you may jeopardize your approval. So there it is. Simple. The 10 things that you should avoid when applying for a home loan. If you want to know what you should do, grab my free home buyer checklist. It's in the description. It's a step-by-step guide to avoid mistakes during the lending process and buy your home smart. If this video saved you from one mistake when buying a home and you want no BS financial advice, save this video and subscribe to my channel and check out this next video because I think it will really be worth your while.